Hey kids, back again. Got my stuff. Got the vinegar and water. I'm almost out of water, but then I went to the toy store and home and got some tools, whether I used them or made them. And I've been experimenting with the idea of a different type of cell. This one here. This is made after the double helix design that I've seen online. And I know the spacing's not even, but you have to give me some credit for the materials that I used. I got these stainless steel tie straps laced through black steel tie straps that were made with that sharpened end of a screwdriver bit that I got from a computer repair kit. It was not fun. It took me about 4 hours to do all those. As you can see, nothing's perfect because it looks like that top's touching. It looks like it's almost too long. But I don't have any way to put electrodes in it yet. I don't even know. I want to do multiple spirals, one smaller than this one, and then maybe even one smaller than that one inside it. I've got enough space there. I could perhaps do it if I'm really careful. It's going to take me a long time. I think a soldering iron with a hot tip would be a lot easier than that sharpened screwdriver bit. But anyway, I noticed something today. When I first came in, this cell's been sitting for the last 2.5 days. Nothing's been going on. Nobody's been touching it. Because I haven't been here. You'll see little bits of deposits there on the outside. The erasers are still doing their job. It's got a slight tinge. But when I came in, and I plugged it in, at first, I got nothing. Now it's doing fine. Now I'm getting my production. I set up my bottle over here so I can measure something at least. I'll see what comes out of it. It looks like the gas was heated inside it because when I came in, there was water sucked up back into the bottle when I had it to the point where it was emptying. So maybe you think that the gas was heated from the water being heated from the reaction. Now this is a great reaction. You'll see that we've got lots of production happening there. We're getting good bubbling from the tube, and we are set here at the 2 amp setting, charging, but you'll notice that our amps are about a 4. 4 is pretty good. If you look, you'll see that got some pretty good production going on there. But there is no water in the line. This is just going into the pressurization chamber, I guess you'd call it. And see how it goes. We didn't time it this time, although I got 421. And right now we'll say that it's 422 by my watch, which is fairly close. And we'll see when we get to our halfway mark, or our first line. Looks like pretty soon. Okay there, sports fans, 427. And here in the generation vessel, we've hit our first mark, let's say. Since it's at an angle, it's not particularly true. See, it's already easily there then, but in back it's just reaching that loop. A couple more ideas that have come to me while we're waiting to hit our third point. Or no, wait, that's second, somewhere in there. But anyway, when we get down to that lower ridge, so we don't have that long to go. But anyway, I was wondering about the electrical distribution of this particular cell design because the handles are so much longer or so far away from the actual strainer balls. I was wondering, well, what if you just drilled in directly from the side with a bolt that hit the basket, sort of like around this edge on the inside to hold it in 3 different points, and then wired the outside with some heavy gauge solid core copper wire like that. Then if you had a bolt arrangement like these, you could wrap the wire, strip it in the middle, wrap the wire around the middle post, take it to your 2 end posts, wrap it around them, and then have one entry point, which of course is always going to be a little bit favored, but for your equally distributed electricity. I was just kind of curious about that. Oh, by the way, our little clear barrier down here at the bottom is growing thinner with the more caustic that we put in. We should probably check out exactly where we're at because it looks like we're just about at that point. It is now 4:37. Looks like it's doing pretty good. I would say that we're there. I can almost see, yep, clearly only in this corner here is there anything hanging out. Okay, we're back. As you can hear, the bubbles are getting really high. There's still a little space where you don't hear bubbling before you get the big blub, which pretty much tells you a full container. Yeah, sometime this year. There we go, blub. We got blub at 4:44. Oh, by the way, we are still at that 2 amp. Charging, drawing, ooh, almost 6.